Hello friends, after a long time we are going to discuss some of the key features of AI. Today we are discussing how to use a tally chatbot. If someone uses a zero accounting software which is made by New Zealand, then you must understand the concept of Jack's AI chatbot. Chatbot means they assist you in all the manner of accounting. It is an integrated AI which collect the data from the accounting software as well as also search results and do analytics with the use of web data also. Means you have a simple tally GPT software as a board for which you can ask any questions, any queries, any doubts, any analysis, any charts. Immediately your tally accounting software will generate the reports and regularly provide the update to the top management. The concern about the top management, maybe they are not versed with the technology and technological implementation of the software, but they provide some commands and the tools. Either they provide the voice command and get the answer which they require from the daily analysis and the daily reporting of the software. Tally is a mainstream software used by many SMEs and MSMEs in India. But the problem is, in the changing world of AI, Tally is not approaching that aggressively along with the world players which are present for the AI tools built in accounting software. Maybe in future they implement many of the tools. So today we are focusing on the problem that if I have doing in a accounting in a Tally environment, which type of AI support will I get? If I ask repeatedly questions, taking a screenshot and ask to the ChatGPT, it will be provide a credit problem that your token will get used and you have exhausted your limit. Such problems are repeatedly found when you are doing accounting as well as doing AI tools analysis with the accounting. So today we are integrate the APIs of Tally's, APIs of ChatGPT and provide a chatbot like a ChatGPT which is directly converting data, either collecting data from the Tally server as well as data of the cloud of the ChatGPT server. Okay, so we are first take the practical demo and then after we discuss how it will be possible. It requires a basic knowledge of Tally accounting software, basic knowledge of prompt engineering, either prompting in a ChatGPT, basic knowledge of Python, how Python run, what is terminal, how VB, either VB assistants which are utilization of the Python programming, what is Java, what is HTML. Such basic knowledge is required. No technical skill or any technical knowledge for coding or any other thing is required to complete this task. What if you could just ask your Tally? No menus, no report, just simple questions. Everyday business owners simply waste their valuable time navigating through Tally. Let's check it out. In a general scenario, if you are required any data from your Tally software, you must ask and pass through all the menus, all the process just to get the cash balance in each day, each moment in a day when you are required to take your important decisions. So it will be waste of time. In AI era, you are simply have a problem to take decisions early. Then today I am going to show how I built an AI assistant for Tally Prime, completely free of cost, no credit card, debit card payment required for your LLM, for your any other tools. In a simple English language, you ask them a command, they provide you the simple assistance. A smart assistant between your tally and your brain how the future of accounting and how you can build it today. Let's start with some basic introduction of which I used to get the output and result. Generally, we prepare a simple project document. Let's check it out. Technological knowledge of Python, Flask, Groq AI and Teleprime is required. Cost of the project is zero. No rupee you want या फिर you have to spend on this project. First of all, we check the basic requirements. So we prepare the Python file, we prepare the HTML file for the front end, the Python file for the back end. All this code will be provided in a comment or in a description. You can easily find that, so no worries. Simply focus on the concept and the argument we discussed. For business owner, this means a zero tally or accounting software training is required. Groq AI will allow you 14,400 requests daily in free of cost, and the response time of this LLM is 3 seconds. So it will be cost effective and also useful and beneficial to small business owner and MSMEs. Let's check a practical demo of this project so you can understand it better way. Simply check it out. First of all, we ask the daily stock summary through this button, and it simply provide a web search, also connecting with Tally server, and provide you the description and data in a professional formal manner so you can easily understand and take your decisions. Laptop 1 is an item, quantity is 2, per unit is 5,000, so your stock value will be 10,000. Let's check it out how Tally data looks like. Go to the P&L, check the closing stock, you simply find the same result. Laptop 1, 2 quantity and rate is 5,000. Let's check the another query. Provide detailed analysis report about the company for bank submission. This is not a screenshot or any other thing. This is a live active chatbot. If this indicates a green, that means the Tally server is connected, your LLM is connected, and your web search, this drafting and the data extraction and web search is also connected. 5.99 lakhs of working capital showing positive trend, having cash, bank balance and debtors for the bank submission. All your ratios, gross profit, net profit is here. It's also provide you actionable tips if you have doubt, if you want to go deep dive into that scenarios which you want to search. We also connected to the web through the LLM, so GST filing, US dollar ratio, current GST rate, RBI repo rate, such details which you want frequently use, you also connect with from the back end of the Python coding. I hope you understand the end point of the project. Then how we reach up to this step? So it will be easy. First of all, we required a Teleprime program. I suggest please use a licensed Teleprime and configure one simple step. You must have a Tally data so that analysis is easier, and you have a gateway of Tally. Press F1, go to the setting command, and the last option connectivity, client server configurations. You check this all 3 points. The first argument is answered as both ODBC activate as a yes, enable ODBC, and your port is 9000. After that, Tally asks you that restart Tally program and apply all the changes. You say yes, and this will be reopened, restarted your Tally Prime, and you will be have handy Tally Prime which HTTP connected through the local host to the your backend Python and give output as an HTML frontend. Currently we are already configured this, so we put this as an escape button. Tally XML integration data will be provided through this Tally AI integrations. One smart feature in an automatic report selection model is generated. Front-end will be developed through your HTML file which present in the folder, and it's also having HTML code. This HTML code and Python code is generated through the use of LLM AI. You can use any AI model you find it will be helpful for your project. It's a not a static but a dynamic dashboard. You can refresh and get your output again. Let's start. How the Grok will be utilized as an LLM. If you use any other like Gemini, Cloud or ChatGPT, it will be have a credit token problem. They show an error even if your HTML and your Python code is correct, that you have no extended limit for your project. So answer from the Tally backend will not be generated in the UI of generated HTML file, and your task will be incompleted. This will be generated through the HTML, but the answer is not correct. Either they find that backend not supported, backend not provide the answer, value not identified. Such error will be coming. If you have even Gemini Pro, it will be not connected. If you have a paid version or a $5 Claude version, that will be happily suggesting all the answers. And if you use any other LLM model, then API will be used as per that model. Simply go to the console and grok.com. Instead you use Gemini, you use ChatGPT or OpenAI.com, and you get the APIs through the left hand side panel. Simply we utilize a Grok, so we generate by clicking API keys, copy this API key and paste it to HTML file, this Python file which will be said to you through the command. I hope this will be worked. Don't try to copy paste these keys as if this key will be deleted after completion of this project. So it will be for the demonstration purpose only. So this is for the final call, and this is the final dashboard you will be get. Suggesting any of the questions by the comment, so I can put that questions. Either I use predefined question which will be saved by me. Let's check it out simply by clicking stock summary, so that you confirm that it will be generated through AI only. There's a fine generation of the summary is working. Let's check it out. Profit and loss account. You also put such buttons like any other tool if you want to use. Then such reports are generated. Thank you so much for stay tuned. If you have any query, any doubt or such problems, feel free to ask in a comment. Thank you